Hello, Crazy Cat 690 here to talk a bit about Bethesda and their Fallout 4 reveal. First of all, kudos to you Bethesda for a successful reveal and a well-kept secret for so many years. I have to say it's very risky to show off your game and then announce a release date so soon because if you have that confidence, that means you are almost done with the game. So it's like too late in development to start changing major things. Like if the fans would have really hated something you showed off, uh, there wouldn't like be time to adapt. You have to like just ride it out, unless you delay it for years and years. But at this point, that would not be a smart move either. But there's there's something to be admired there to have the courage to develop your game in secret for so long and be so confident that this will be what our fans want. More importantly, to make the game you want to make and believe that's the right game for the fans as well. There was also the whole voiced protagonist thing, which was also very interesting. Uh, I mean, it's the first time Bethesda's doing that, and they handled it like this, like the whole out of the blue thing. I mean, it was leaked, which thinking about it might not have been that much of an accident. Might have been them testing, seeing how people react to the thought of having a voice protagonist in a Fallout game. And it's mostly been positive, I think, at least where I'm at the places I am. But it's dangerous too. I mean, if we think about like Mass Effect, there's like only like a word or such for each option. It's like you choose hungry, then your protagonist suddenly says, I am hungry, I will eat your face." So it might not be that easy. Well, maybe that's the wrong word, but it might be become too simplified. What I'm trying to say, there's many pitfalls when having a voice protagonist for such an open game that's all about freedom. Then there's the base building. Now, I wasn't very convinced about this at first, but I've afterwards played a survival game, 7 Days to Die, where you do build, where you're able to build your own bases and such, and it was a lot of fun. So I'm pretty convinced that they will that it can be real fun to build your own bases, your own settlements, or just a house somewhere. I did read a valid concern that this might mean there will be a lot of open spaces for you to build your bases, or settlements. However, that might not be the case. As they showed in the trailer, you could like tear down a house for material, so it might be more that you have to clear a space. An open space won't just be given to you to build wherever. So I think it might be real fun to put your mark on the world, so to speak. I'm curious to see how they will limit this, because I imagine there will be people who will want to abuse it. Like, are you like given a set area to build your base, or can you pretty much build over the whole wasteland? Which would be neat for people with way too much time, but maybe it will be interesting to see how they restrict it. To finish off, I didn't have that much to say except a few concerns and thoughts. I was mostly impressed by how they revealed it and how confident they seem in their product, that they could just do that. They developed the game in secret for many years to reveal it, and then people love it. Well, most people love it anyway. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Bethesda and their games. I think they're often a bit stale and shallow, which we'll see what happens with Fallout 4. The RPG elements might not be. They seem to be uh, getting less and less complicated for each game, and I mean they've removed the skills and all. Now we'll be leveling up with perks. I suppose that will be very similar to Skyrim, but overall I am excited, and I can't wait to play it later this year, which is great to say. To be able to say, oh yeah, Fallout 4 was revealed right before E3, and we will be able to play it this year. There's not many who could do that. So yeah, best of luck to Bethesda, and I hope the game really turns out great. Thanks for me.